Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Rug Racing. Today we're going to be featuring the Heat Tube and C main of this inaugural event. Starting for this race is a number 41, number 20, number 66, 6M, 1J, 99, 57, 68. 89, Yeah, it's 89, not 68. 12, 5, which, by the way, is the fourth car that I had previously before I bought all these. 25, 29, 24, 21, 97, 15, and in last place, the number 32. It'll be a 5-lap shootout. And then the C main will be a 6-lap race. Alright. Start those engines. Boogity, boogity, boogity. And the 20 seems to have taken the lead. That outside lines actually seem to be pretty fast today. The 41's like, let me get in on that outside line. And if you're wondering, the cars that crashed out in the last heat have been fully repaired. Everyone is going to be still in this competition. And the 20 takes the lap. Like I previously stated, there are no points for leading laps in this series whatsoever. And points are only awarded based off of your finishing position in the C, B, and A mains. I will announce the official points for this race after the A main in a separate video. The 6M is trying to make a pass on the 41. And it looks like 6M is accomplishing that goal. It's amazing how in just a lap the outside line is no longer the fast line. Just tells you the strategy is going to be quite different throughout the day. Will we see any 3 wide racing today? I would probably think not, just because of the last time that happened. It caused someone to get out of the race. We're almost to lap 3. Today's race is going a lot faster. But it's been caution free. And that always makes a difference. Is still in the lead, followed by 6M, 66, 41, 99, 1J, 89, 57, 5, 12, 29. It's hard to tell, but I think the 25 is edging out just over the 21. 24, 97, and the 32 has made a pass. Is still quite far behind. It looks like you're going to see some separation in the field. But that happens constantly on a short track. And the 32's going to try to make it 3 wide on the very front stretch. That might be a bad idea, but the better you finish in this heat, if you do not finish in the top 11, means you'll have a slightly easier chance of moving on to the B main. And yep, the 32 was able to somehow secure a pass on 97. We're coming up to the 4th lap. The 15 seems to slow down a bit, but the 20 is catch up to my thing. It doesn't matter though if you get lapped down in a heat. Because it's all about finishing position. 4th lap, next lap around will be the white flag. And then we'll be going on to a 6th lap heat. I'm not sure what is quite wrong with the 15. He might actually get past. But as I always say, as long as you can keep the minimum speed, you should continue on with your drive. As long as you're not causing incidents. 24 is making a pass on the 21. 20 is shoving the 15 out of the way. That 20 really likes that high line. Hopefully that doesn't cause any issues. But there are no cautions in this series. That's a hard hit into the wall. Luckily there's still room to get by, but that is a stoppage on the track. That's going to affect the way the racing goes on from here. Budweiser's making a pass on the number 5. If you don't know who Budweiser is, that's the number 25. Ooh, the 66 is trying to squeeze through. It's tight, but feels right. Yeah, I know. That's uncalled for. 32 is making its move, though. I think 15 is probably going to have to try to compete in the C-Main. Some people just don't have the luck. But it's not a crash that causes people to be out. You got some one-lane racing. And we made it to the white flag. 99 somehow got a good slingshot. She's trying to pass the 66 that already has passed the 41. Max tries to slow down a bit though. But the 24 and the 32 seem decided to link up. You take that inside on it. Now, I'm not sure if they know this, but there still is a car on the back stretch. So, that can affect their chances. But they are in the much faster lane. Yeah, we're coming across major lap traffic, but they are almost past the part where they can speed up. 24 is slotting in right behind the 25. Yeah, now they got a speed boost. And oh, the 32 snuck in behind the 5. So that teamwork has worked out. We are coming across some light traffic though. That can change things up. They all still need to get past the white line though. So everybody decided to pretty much go on the inside lane. The 32 is trying to be crazy. Go on that outside. This 97's getting lapped. Is this going to affect the lead? I think so. The 6M was not able to claws in there. The 32 is making a major pass attempt. A little bit of a bump. That's going to really affect the driving. The 66 was not able to slow down, and there's a little bit of a crash at the 6 now. Unfortunate for that car, I think they're out of the race. And so close to the shift too, because we are on white flag. Nearly everybody is on white flag. The 66 gives the 6M a little side bump. But that is the day for the 6M. The 6M is way ahead of the 97. And the 97 actually has been higher than the 15. And your winner is the number 20, followed by the 66. Ooh, the 32 is being risky, and it's trying to pass this 57 by sideswiping the 6M. 99, 41. Make up the top 4. But the 1J and the 89 are definitely battling it out. It's gonna be down to the wire. And the 89 edges out from the 1J. Unfortunately, that means the 1J is going to be able to compete in the B main. The 32 takes 7th, and the 57 takes 8th. Followed by the 12 and the 25. And make one position left for the B main. For heat drivers. And it's going to be a toss-up between the 24 and the 5. And it's going to be close. You look and they keep passing each other, but it's about who crosses the line first. And the 5 claims that final position. Unfortunately, the 24 will be competing again today in the smallest chance to compete. The 29 and the 21 cross the line. 6M, although did not cross the line, is next. Then the 97, and finishing in a store position of dead last, is the 15. Your C main will be in a moment. The rest of the cars will be driving off, and that might give them enough time to repair those 3 last place cars. I'm thinking they can do it, but we'll just have to find out. I'm going to park these cars in their proper place. And just as a reminder, the ones moving to the A main today, well, the race will be held on another day, but the number 20, 66, 99, 41, and 89 have all qualified their, well, not qualified, but have earned their right to compete in the main event coming in a few days. Cars are still being repaired, but the repairs are seeming to go well. Only one that's in question is the 15. The rest have seemed to have worked out those issues. Competing in your B main from this race, the 1J, the 32, the 57, the 12, the 25, and the 5. As I go and park them in their respective areas, I'll give you an update on the repairs of number 15. Just got word the 15 has went to a backup car and will be competing. As all those cars get their tires changed, I will be taking a drink of water. Only the top 3 from this C main will be competing in the B main. I will announce their starting order as soon as everybody makes their way to the track. This will be a 6-lap event. So, prepare for a little bit longer of a race. But it won't be anywhere as long as the upcoming event for the B main and the A main. It will be a 10 and a 15 lap race. Held on 2 different days, probably. I had not decided quite yet. Alright, everybody has made it to the field. We have a total of 12 competitors in this race. Starting in first is the 56, then the 24, and then the 28, and then the 29, and then the 7, then the 21, then the 101, then 6M, 30, 97, and in your last row, B12 and 15. Drivers, start your engines. Boogity, boogity, boogity. They got a lot of energy. They want to finish this quick. But will that cause any major problems? And will there be massive changes on the field? That's hard to tell. Looks like the inside line's edging out again. Not that much of a surprise considering the field. The 15 decided to just hook up with that inside line and hope for the best. That inside line has made great progress already. So maybe we'll see a massive change in the field. It's honestly too early to tell though. But we're already coming up on that second lap. They really want to compete, that's for sure. Did we give them better cars? I'm not sure. I think, oh yeah, for the C main we did upgrade their cars a little bit. We took off their restrictor plates, so they are able to produce a little bit more speed. When lap 1 finishes, the 56 has taken the lap. Even though this is the C main, like I've said before, no points will be given for leading a lap. Points are only awarded based off of finishing position. And if you're wondering how many races there will be in this mini cup series, there will be 5. Why 5? I got a few tracks that I can run. right now. And 5 sounds like a pretty good number. So, yeah, not really any particular reason, honestly. But that enzyme line has taken the top 3. I'm not sure if that outside line will be able to catch up. Staying around the first turn. The 24 gives the 28 and 30 a little bit of a bump. You see them wiggle. But they're able to stay stable. But it causes a little bit of slowdown in the background. 6M decides to take the inside, allowing the 97 to get a pass. This is already lap 2. The 30 still trying to make that inside line work, but the B12's not able to get in there, and the 24 takes part of the inside line. But will it be enough? Because like I've said, only the top 3 move on to the B main. And from the B main, only the top 5 move on to the A main. So you've got some really serious competition coming your way. And yes, it is still raining. Luckily, we have not heard any thunder. Because lightning could affect the race, but then again, we don't care about the driver's safety in this series. They compete for little cash. Thus, they just don't have a place in our hearts. Ooh, the B12 has made a pass on the 24. Will the 101 take lap 3? The 101 does. We got 3 laps to go. Man, this is an exciting race. I would hate to be anywhere but the top 5. If you're not in the top 5, your chances of getting to the A main, the main event, is pretty much not gonna happen. I mean, you might get in there, but no. Since the top 3 is the only ones who continue on. The 101 and the 56 have linked up and are taking a significant boost. I didn't even think they could do that, but they've taken a massive amount of space. And oh no, the 97 has went underneath the 6M. That is just unlucky for the 6M. But the leaders are coming up near them. Hopefully they don't get caught in this. The rest of the field is still moving though. And oh, the 15's gonna try to do the high side pass. That's interesting. And the 6M flips. I think the 6M's out. Is the 97 gonna have any issues? And the 97 has slowed down significantly. That has messed up their front quite a bit. They might be out of it too. See, wrecking your opponents ain't always a good thing. 15 though, passing on that high side, it has helped. 97's limped them to the garage. 6M is flipped, and ooh, the leaders just noticed. They are coming way so fast. Way so fast. English. Yes, I know it. But know it well, probably not. Just kidding, I'm American. The 97 has went to the pits, but the 6M is still on the field. And remember, 101 is your leader. And they're coming across the backstretch, but the 15 has gotten sideways in front of the 29. So more issues on the track. I guess we should have left those restrictor plates in, because we're seeing some horrible racing. Ooh, that's rough. We might actually have to throw a caution on the field. And unfortunately, this third lap of 6 is going to have a caution. There is no way around it. So, they're going to line up on the back stretch while we take care of the mess. Now, unfortunately, the 6M has no chance of being repaired. So the 6M finishes it dead last. They're fine though. They're not dead, they're just last. Then the 97 says repairs are not possible. Next is the 21. They have decided to come to the pits to hope for some repairs. The 29, unfortunately, is unable to, and the 15 is unable to. As of right now, the 21 is not on the field. Technically, third to last. We're gonna pull everyone up to the front line. Gonna take a short water break, tell you if the 21 is able to compete or not. If they are competing, they will be a lap down, whereas the rest of the field will be on the lead lap. So they probably will just decide to stay off. Although there is points being battled for, so they might decide to come up. Quick water break. Unfortunately, the damage to the 21 is unrepairable, and they will not get a chance to come back. We'll be on lap 4, with the field being 101, 56, 30, 7, B12, 24, and 28. That's a measly 7 cars competing for the top 3 to move on to the B main. Kinda insane if you think about it. That meant that we lost 5 cars already today. Fortunately, that's the way of racing sometimes. Alright, green flag is out. And they're moving and they're grooving. Lap 4 of 6. The top 3 move on. And the 24 decides to slip in front of the B12. Just trying to work that inside line, which appears to be the faster line, like usual. But will it be enough to get in the top 3? That's a tough question. Right now, the 56 is holding their ground. And we're on lap 5. This race actually went by pretty fast without those restricted plates. And the 28 has decided to help out on the outside line. Will it be enough to get into the show? Probably not, but it might give the 56 the boost to block out the 24. And it seems to be doing the trick. It's the 56 takes over second. And they're back to almost side-by-side racing. It's gonna be wild. As they come in the turn, though, they seem to have taken a different route. And the inside line has taken advantage again. But will it be enough? Probably not, as the top 3 are pretty solid. Which right now is the 101, the 56, and the 30. Followed by the 7 and the 24. And B12 is actually slightly ahead. The 28 coming into this turn. But that's just the inside line. When they get back around, it might all change. As this upcoming lap will be the white flag. The 101 takes the white flag. The 24 is trying to edge out the 7. Trying to squeeze into that top lane for that potential 3rd place. But will it be enough? No. As they cross the white flag, the 7 flips over the 24. That's not good, as it seems to block the whole track. They're gonna have to get rough with it if they want a chance to get through. And B12's like, I ain't gonna be there. I'll take the risk and get a little bit of damage. But I think the B12 is too far behind. Unfortunate for the 24, you are doing so well. But we definitely have a top 3. But those final 3 are still competing for points. Do Leaders know there's a crash on the front stretch though. If not, they probably see it now. But they can't slow down. If they slow down, it could cost them a position. But they did slow down a bit and help catch the back pack up to them. But it's already too late, as we have a first and second. Second slams into the 24 though. That could cause some damage issues. But the 101 has taken the victory. The 30 second, but he's got massive damage. The 56 takes third. B12 takes fourth. The 7 takes fifth. And the 28 takes last. The current driver still competing in this race. The 30 has made it to the B main. It's unclear if that damage will affect them. The 24 finished 6th to last. Like I said, I'll announce points in the next event. I'll read you off the starting grid for the B main. That will be for another day. Competing in the B main, assuming the number 30 will get repaired in time, will be the 52, 1J, 00, 32, 14M, 75, 9, 12, B4, 25, 11, 5, 101, 30, and rounding out that field is the number 56. Until next time, be safe. Adios.